Now or dial *123#.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल DHI happier home today sahi.
Now, my big question for the Pokhara Avengers is why is Akash Chand not bowling? Made his ODI and his T20I debut this year. He was exceptional in the Under-19 World Cup with that 5-wicket haul against Afghanistan. He's played 4 games in the tournament. He's only bowled twice. No idea why they're not giving the quick bowler his chance. Spinners have gone the distance, going at over 10 and over. Have to toss the ball to Akash Chand. He's got a real yard of pace. He bowls with good aggression. He bowled that fine final over to Rohit Powell, remember, to deny him of the century. He must be so frustrated. Hemant Dami also not getting his chance yet in this competition. 2 fine young quick bowlers. Many see them as the future, a long-term future for Nepal, being underused for my liking, Manali.
Worked away for a single. That's the beautiful looking Moda. Got the Jayco as well, fastest growing brand in the world. The E5 long range SUV, which is the Jayco. 430 kilometers. Battery operated as well. Futuristic. You had the chance to sit in that yet, Lenny?
I'm on the back of a motorbike most days, Manali. Don't get the VIP treatment in the cars like some do.
I have had the chance.
Of course you have. I'm a local. I go on the back of a motorbike. That's where I'm happiest. Quickest way to get around Kathmandu.
You really are a local, but I gotta say it's a pretty sweet ride.
Yeah, absolutely love it here. Got up to Patan Durbar Square last night. Gorgeous sitar concert on there was. Didn't know much about sitar music, but the locals were loving it and I'm turning into a fan now. I love MPL from Bharatnagar, that man says. I love it too, sir. I'm right with you. I'll get a quick single. But for all my moaning about my lack of sitting in a car, look at the gift we got given this morning. That I think I was giving out so much that it was cold. How nice are these scarves? Who wears it better? Who do you think, me or Manali? I'm going me. Not her. This is the way to do it. You got to get a loop around it.
You cannot put any of your influence on this decision. Okay, you just said you're local, but listen, he can't hold it upside down either. When I'm, that's the best shot.
It says Nepal Premier League on it. I love them. Thank you to the Cricket Association of Nepal team for arranging those for us. They must have been watching the pre-game shows where I was shivering and HD was saying it's perfect.
You know, it's not just the scarf, but these jackets are also quite impressive. I think the logo's on this side here. Some more Nepal Premier League branding right there. Very warm. I've been quite impressed with them. Going to take them back and use them in Canada as well.
It is a little unseasonably cold. From talking to all the locals, that they're very used to this weather, usually about the sort of 25th of December through to about maybe let's say the 20th of January. That's when it comes, the heavy frost. And even though the full outfield is covered this morning, frost everywhere. Oh my, that's Michael Levitt all the way. A chance at 25,000 rupees in the crowd is put down. The Gurkhas are cruising. In fact, they're flying. It's 55 for none.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
यो निकाल्न सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश DHI happier home today sahi. आजका मोडर्न गर्लको कन्फिडेन्टको एउटा आधार सफ्टी स्यानिटरी न्यापकिन्स Wings to fly high. मिल्दोजुल्दो नामसँग नझुकिनुहोला. वाकको चिनो भएको सफ्टी नै रोज्नुहोला.
Insta for a complete home.
The start they've had in the first 5 overs as Eskenazi and Levitt have treated the bowlers to some big hits in the middle, also helped by some ordinary fielding. Darren Gough in the house, and this is certainly getting interesting now, Darren.
Very interesting indeed. Been excellent here.
Yeah, he gets that over. Fine leg as well. It'll not quite travel to the boundary ropes, but they'll get a couple of runs. The 50's up in the first 5 overs. The batters are well set, and they're looking very good.
Well, the problem's probably been Eskenazi keeping wicket. With him not keeping today, concentrate on the batting, and it seems to have brought out the best in him, because he can play, this kid. I've seen him play some good innings.
Absolutely, Darren. You've got to expect your better batters on top to shoulder responsibility when it matters the most, and they've done just that, Eskenazi and Levitt.
But we have, and we've seen both teams actually use the power play really, really well, haven't we? Even the Avengers got off to a good start through Dinesh Karel, 38 from 25, and these two have bettered it really.
He's thrown it away. Very smartly bowled by Khatri. Saw him coming forward, bowled it flatter, kept it away from him. He was committed into that shot, and very nice piece of glove work as well behind the stumps. Big break here for the Avengers, and this partnership of 58 comes to an end.
Well, clever bowling here. He saw him come down, running down the wicket, Levitt. Clever bowling from Khatri. And there it is. Turned just enough. Outside edge, goes past it, stumping. Good night. They've got the breakthrough. Much needed for the Avengers. And Levitt, 32 off 18 deliveries, stumped house, ball Khatri, and the score is 58 for 1.
Just the opening the Avengers were looking for. Beam Sharkey walks out at the fall of Levitt's wicket, but looked so good for his 32. The game still in the balance. You'd want to believe the Gurkhas are ahead. It's a must-win for both the teams. Match number 24 on day 13, and this ground is filling in, Darren.
Yeah, the crowd's filling up nicely, isn't it? All building up for the afternoon game. And let's have another look here. Clever bowling, just dragged it down, so Levitt come in. Great bit of work behind the stumps there. Quick catching it, thank you very much.
I've seen so many of these shots played in the middle by all teams towards the back end of the tournament, trying to play more square and fine at the wicket than down the ground, and it has paid dividends, come good as well.
It has, but the amazing thing is this pitch now into the second day has played beautifully. We've seen lots of sixes, another 7 sixes today so far.
Is this shot being overused? Darren, you reckon the reverse, the switch hit that we call 6 done, end of the power plays, it goes to Kathmandu Gurkha's way, it's 59 for 1.
सिटिजन लाइफको क्रिटिकल केयर प्रश्न लिएको छु जसले रोग लागेको थाहा हुने बित्तिकै 50 लाखसम्मको औषधि उपचार खर्च दिन्छ
त्यो उपचार खर्च अब सिटिजन लाइफले गर्छ
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy. Insta for a complete home.
DHI Happier Home. Tutte sahi.
Stadium, we're done with the power plays, and the Gurkhas have done well. 59 for 1. And I'll tell you why, because in the previous games, their batters have faltered. They've lost at least 2 or more wickets in every power play, and they've not gone past the 50-run mark as well. So this has been a much improved effort, and that's why the Gurkhas should believe that their batting has shown up when it matters the most. Look at the scores, 42 for 4 to begin with, and they've always lost 2 or more wickets against the Lumbini Lions as well. After 6, they were 23 for 4, but today they're 59 for 1 after 6.
Yeah, another shot from Ben. Good cut shot. Bit of a wide delivery from Chand. There you go, some of the highlights from the innings in the power play. I mean, 59 for 1. Some fantastic shots down the ground, through mid-wicket, sweeps, reverse sweeps. We had the lot, and that is a wonderful shot. Late cut, really, for 4, and then down the ground again. The safest place. There's the wicket, Levitt. Unfortunately, his time was up, but a good start for the Gurkhas.
Absolutely, Darren. The openers added 58 runs for the first wicket. What a start here for the Gurkhas, and a must-win game when they're chasing 138. And Eskenazi is holding fort. Akash Chand can generate some pace, a best of 3 for 27. That economy can get better for him. 7 wickets for him in the tournament.
Yeah, economy's a bit high there. You'd want a bit better than that. Around the 7.5 mark, depending on when you bowl in the innings as well. When you're bowling at the start now, and at the end, well, that's his career actually, isn't it? 9.39, pretty good.
Gets an inside edge, no ball, and that's going to be a free hit. Just the license Eskenazi would want.
That's not what you want. You don't overstep the mark. The umpire was on it there. Oh, he's well over as well. Overstretched, trying too hard, trying to create that extra pace. And it's a free hit now for Eskenazi. His eyes will be rolling. He'll be well happy with this. He'll be thinking, just bowl it in my slot. Go on, right in the slot. Let me have a free hit down the ground.
Yeah, you can't make the changes in the field.
No, he was there. Ask him.
Rashid Riaz, very, very particular and very clear as well about the field. Just a little bit of a chat with Raymond Reefer as well. Now all is well that ends well. Okay then, Eskenazi batting on 26. Free hit on offer. Yeah, gets an outside edge on this one. They'll race away for a 4. It was full and wide, and he threw his bat at it, and he gets 4.
Well, that's the good thing about a free hit. You can just do what you want, really. It's a free swing. There it is. Wide delivery, just threw everything at it. Didn't matter where it went. And he got that thick edge, and he was fortunate, but it's run away for a boundary. Amazing start this from the Gurkhas. They're on fire. Eskenazi, 30 from just 19 deliveries.
Yeah, good start for Eskenazi. He's had those early starts, but never been able to capitalize and convert it into a big score. His stay in the middle is so important here for the Gurkhas. Remember, there's no Sumit Maharajan in the side. Beautiful. So much of assurance in that shot of his. Just leaned into it and gets a 4 again. He's looking very good this morning.
I'll tell you what, for me, this is his best shot. Absolutely stunning. Proper cricket shot. Look at this. Oh, head down. Beautiful technique. Give himself that little bit of room and hits it over extra cover. Fantastic. Fantastic shot.
That required rate is only 5.25 at the moment. That's how well they have begun over here, the Gurkhas. Yeah, he's picking his spots at the moment. Work to do for the field and the deep, but he'll not be able to cut that off. Back-to-back boundaries. It's an Eskenazi show in the middle, and they're making little work of the chase, the Kathmandu Gurkhas.
Well, Eskenazi is having a net session out there. His timing has been immaculate. Again, there's too much width from the bowler, giving himself that little bit of room. He fancies that side, the offside. There's a big gap there. And again, the diving field, a good effort, but runs away for another boundary.
He's doing everything right at the moment. Everything he touches turns into gold. Eskenazi in the house, and he's powering the Gurkhas for a big win over here. 18 runs coming off over number 7. It's 77 for 1.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs they your way of quality living.
अरे यो सिद्धि दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ
सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
Sunfeast Dog Fantasy.
Is looking good. They look unstoppable at the moment. Their asking rate is under 5. They need 62 and 78.
And there we go, the last over. 4 boundaries. Look at this, some wonderful, wonderful cricket shot from Eskenazi, giving himself a little bit of room. And this one to finish, just to rub salt into the wound. That little ramp shot. Beautiful cricket from the Kathmandu Gurkhas. 77 for 1.
Yeah, how do you stop this run flow, Darren? As Kushal Purkal, the captain, brings himself on to bowl.
I keep making changes. You've got to try something different. Don't become predictable. Kushal Purkal back in. Come on to bowl. He needs a breakthrough for his team.
Yeah, it's a packed house once again. And there, the camera is on. Sparkling smile fan of the match, Happy Dent, sparkling smile fan of the match. She's so elated and happy, not just because the teams are playing good cricket, but she's on screen as well, Darren. Yeah, very nicely done. A bit of a tickle here, it's down the leg side, work to do for the fielder, 2 more runs.
Good boy.
Yep, good fielding. To be honest, good running between the wickets, good cricket, full stop. Wasn't a bad delivery. Here we go. There's the fielding effort. Fantastic. This is what you want as a captain from your players when you're looking for a breakthrough. It's a slide.
Yeah, at the moment everything's looking good for the Gurkhas in the driver's seat.
Every game where we've lost, we either drop the catch or umpire or shit.
Bit of a discussion there. Always the keeper batter, chatter, has always been a part of cricket folklore. Right, Darren?
It's not always polite. Depends who you're playing against. When England played against Australia, there'd been a needle in those sort of games. Adam Gilchrist and Ian Healy behind the stumps. There we go. Snow leopard. I'd love to see one in the wild. It would be awesome, but they don't like being seen, do they? They hide.
Yeah, it's been a quiet over, considering 18 went in the last, only 5 coming off over number 8. Gurkhas looking good, 82 for 1.
म त पैसा लिन्छु हामी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आर्मी पे वालेट आर्मी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
Tapaiku, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
The Kathmandu Gurkhas looking very good to make it 6 points.
and make that climb in the points table as well. Yeah, they've been a bit scratchy in the field this morning, the Pokhara Avengers, and the Gurkhas have taken full toll of it as well in the middle.
Well, the Avengers, Rifa was excellent to finish 41 off just 30 balls, but the Gurkhas have come out and they're on fire. Scoring at a terrific rate, reverse sweep there, misfield.
Yeah, they need wickets, the Pokhara Avengers, not just one, a couple. They need a partnership breaker. Cries of catch it, but both the fielders will watch the ball, bisect them and go for a four. If it's Eskenazi from one end and then from the other, it's Bhim Sharkey.
Yeah, Bhim Sharkey, welcome to the party. Really good shot here. The spinner is on. Again, it's the sweep shot. He had a quick look because he saw it was aerial, but it's in the gap. And there it goes for another boundary. Oh, Kathmandu Gurkhas, they're on fire.
And Sagar Rakal, by his own standards, Darren, hasn't had the greatest of NPL season ones. We've seen so many left-arm spinners go out there and grab opportunities. He's had a very quiet tournament.
And now he's just bowled two of the best deliveries he's probably bowled in the tournament. After getting it for a boundary, finished it off with two fantastic deliveries.
Yeah, 3 dots to finish with after conceding a 4 in his third delivery. He's come back well, 88 for 1 after 9.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
This one worth 30 unbeaten at the moment.
Oh, quite quiet. A block shot from Eskenazi. Very unlike him. Well, the King's there. Brian Lara, legend of the game.
Oh yes, one of world cricket's most celebrated and decorated cricketers has made it to the TU Stadium. Yeah, soft hands. They're pushing for the second. Sensible cricket. They're getting the boundaries, and now they're showing desperation in the running between the wickets as well. Brilliant cricket here by the Gurkhas.
Well, that's what you need, isn't it? Not just good cricket shots for 4s and 6s. You've got to be sharp between the wickets. You really have. And the Gurkhas have done it all. There he is, Brian, settling in to watch some good cricket. Been plenty of boundaries so far. 7 6s. Look at the boundaries for the 4s. 15 for the Gurkhas so far.
Yeah, turn the strike. Keep that scoreboard ticking. Get closer to the target as well. And boost your net run rate. This is going to be a very strong win, strong performance if the Gurkhas get through.
Well, it'd be a big surprise if they weren't to get home from here. It really wouldn't. But Eskenazi, 46 from just 26 balls. The Avengers have got to pull something out of the bag here. They really have.
Nicely done. Fuller. And they'll get 2 more runs. And it's been a very good passage of play for the Kathmandu Gurkhas. There he is in discussion with Paras Khatka. The great man is in the house. Brian Charles Lara, a true cricketing icon. And with a career spanning 17 years, Brian Lara has achieved unparalleled success. And what a moment here for Nepal cricket for NPL Season 1. The great man in the house, the most decorated and celebrated cricketing icons. Yeah, true legend there, trailblazer, champion cricketer, and you've played a lot of cricket with the great man. And Darren.
Yeah, I played plenty of times against Brian. Very, very good player. one of the very, very best. Red chair there. All he needs is a crown on his head, isn't it?
Couldn't agree more with you, Darren. Yes, wonderful to have him in the house, and I'm sure he's having a great look at the proceedings as well, and a great moment for Nepal cricket as well. At the halfway stage, it's 95 for 1. The players will head into a drinks break as well.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs se buzeko cha, your way of quality living.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Right Path Career Counseling. Right counseling for quality education.
Light Super Light on Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Into fresh, freshness that bonds. Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball. Insta for a complete home.
Light Super Light on Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Insta for a complete home.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs se buzeko cha, your way of quality living.
And now the excitement and the drive towards moving into even better and more exciting places will be there. And having Brian Charles Lara here, along with the man who's in the commentary box with us, to be fair, who is a legend of English cricket, Darren Goff, it is a coup.
It really is. Akarshit Kamel to come in, ball some left arm spin. Eskenazi's played well, 47 off 27, without doubt the knock of the tournament for him. It's hard to put into words the impact Brian Charles Lara had on our sport. For someone like me who grew up in the early 90s, it's quite simply my idol. I got to bowl to him in 1999 in Dublin. I'll never forget the nerves at the top of my run-up in Malahide Cricket Club, bowling my little leg breaks, and Lara patting them back with the absolute kindness. He could have put them anywhere, he had so long to play them. Finds the gap, finds 4, finds 50. I think it's the second fastest of the competition. It's come off just 28 balls. He's done it in front of Brian Charles Lara. Stephen Eskenazi back to his best.
And I love the stroke, I really do, because he's picked the gap, hasn't he? He hasn't tried to hit this out the ground and in danger of finding a top edge. And now he just nudges away and calls for 2 immediately. Yeah, good innings, a really good innings, a controlled innings. He took it on up front with Michael Levitt, but just of late, it seems as though he's, I'm going to say, geared down, not necessarily with his strike rate, but more in the way he's gone about accumulating those runs. And you're very lucky to have bowled to him, Lenny, because because in this day and age, with matchups, you wouldn't have been allowed to have bowled to a left-hander.
It was the stuff of dreams for a 15-year-old in Dublin. West Indies were there, of course, because of the World Cup in 1999. They played Bangladesh in freezing cold Clontarf. Clive Lloyd, the team manager, had 15 layers on him, I reckon. But yeah, I was one of the young Ireland underage players asked to go and be a net bowler. Remember getting Sherwin Campbell out, so that was the good matchup. But Chanderpaul and Lara and Arthurton took me to pieces. This was long before matchups were even mentioned, I reckon. Oh dear. For the Avengers, it's just not their day. And the Gurkhas may not just get a win here, HD. They might get a massive net run rate boost too.
I'm not sure many of us expected this because the Gurkhas have been so poor with bat in hand. And I suppose we've seen this from the Avengers as well. Poor, unbelievable.
Well, one of the games they were 7 for 6. Another game they were 176 for none. Today the Gurkhas might win just one down. It's 108 for 1.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबारमा क्यास पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
You think cricket, you think that man right there, Brian Charles Lara. Here's Eskenazi's 50. Let's get a look at some of this. 10-4 is not a single six. He's used the pace of the spinners nicely. And right from the off, he's been incredibly positive.
So difficult to play in this manner when you struggled for the first 10 or so days with the bat. He enjoyed that. Well played.
Tell you someone who's not enjoying today. Michael Leask. Wasn't happy with his LBW decision at all. He's only been brought on in the 12th over because of the matchups. But yeah, you think Michael Jordan for basketball, you think Tiger Woods for golf, you think Roger Federer maybe, or Rafael Nadal for tennis. Really, for everyone of our era, the modern era of cricket, it was Lara or Tendulkar. And the bowlers, it was Shane Warne, wasn't it? The biggest names in our sport, and one of them was right here in Kathmandu. Just how good was he? He kind of came before the T20 era, didn't he? But he just dominated Test cricket for the West Indies in the 90s in a team that was transitioning from being the best in the world to one that really struggled.
That is some shot. That is some stroke. I think it's been put down though.
It was, and it was a chance at 25,000 rupees again. You might see the fans' reaction who's put this down, maybe not from this angle. Oh, brilliant piece of innovation from Bim Sharkey. Michael Leask's day is not getting any better. Down it goes, burst through his hands, didn't even get a hand on it. Leask might have struck back 6 and out. No celebration, maybe a rub of the tackle who dies head. But it's too little too late, surely, for the Avengers.
Just for a moment, Andries Close didn't know where this ball was. He almost turned and had a look at the man at short fine leg and said, "It's yours, where is it?" He looks around, he looks up, and then he realizes, there it is, got it.
Wonder, is that shot an indication? Because I like that celebration, mate. That they're definitely thinking of net run rate. Bim Sharkey gone for 22, 115 for 2. He's in number 4. Just 73 runs so far from the tournament, but he's bowled really well. Disappointed to see him drop that catch, though. I was very surprised by that in the first innings. Most unlike him. Can't remember another drop I've seen him put down. Definite signs net run rate is a factor. The Gurkhas have done their homework. And from his first ball, it's a Siddhartha Bank 6, straight down the ground.
Well, Lees bowls the attacking line here for the off-spinner, hoping to get excessive spin because he bowls it wide outside off stump, which allows Erasmus to free the arms and go down what he says is now a favoured part of his game, down the ground.
6 wicket 6, the modern game. 4 more. There's no doubt they're looking at their net run rates. Leask has gone for 17. It's 125 for 2.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Mami, udah.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs they your way of quality living.
But the net run rate swing here is going to be monstrous. They only need 14 more runs, and that's great credit to the Kathmandu Gurkhas backroom staff and their captain. They've done their homework. Bowled him. Eskenazi gets to 60, he'll get no more. Action aplenty here at the TU.
It doesn't matter how many you down, it just matters how quickly you get to the number. It's a good innings from Stephen Eskenazi. He's always played with a smile on his face, even though he's had a few difficulties with the bat at the start of the competition, but he's arrived now, perishing in the cause of quick runs. It's a really good innings. Industrious innings of 60 or 34 comes to an end. The Gurkhas 125 for 3.
Satisfied Stephen Eskenazi that's sitting up in the pavilion, having finally come to the party. 60 off 33. That's, well, one of the most impactful innings we've seen all tournament. He got a big ovation from his teammates coming off, and there was a nice little sort of Gurkhas tribute to the celebration. If you're wondering whether net run rate's a factor, look no further than this man. Career strike rate, T20Is, 214 at this ground. Striking at 140 in the comp. He's going to try to hit every ball he faces for 6, I think. Maybe not every ball.
The way that the teams are going about it, and if you even think about yesterday's game, I think they're all starting to think that 4th position is going to be occupied by a team with 6 points.
Middle there. It's the middle. Thank you. It's the middle.
And the way in which that would happen, the only way that can happen is if Janakpur beats Chitwan this afternoon. Janakpur will be favourites, but Pupadu Dasanaika may try out a few new players. For the Rhinos, because of where they're at, I don't think they can go through with a defeat. Again, it's mathematically possible, but it's highly unlikely. The advantage for the Kings in all of this, they play the Gurkhas next in their final game. So they could come back into the picture. So much to play for, isn't there? And at one point, HD, we thought the final 5 or 6 matches might not matter too much. I think we're going to go right the way to the 28th and final group game with something on every match.
Rhinos with their final game. back. The Rhinos with their final game later on today. If they lose that, they then remain on 6 points, and as you've rightly pointed out, their net run rate would then come down. Chitwan in 4th position there. If they win that game and go to 8, it would mean that the Kings are then gone. But Kathmandu, if they win this, can still go level on points on 8. They just have to win their last game,
which is against Baratnagar Kings. Another one gone. KC with a big strike rate is teased out of his crown. Cattry's been maybe the lone warrior really for the Avengers. It's another wicket down. The Gurkhas have lost their 4th.
Nice bowling. Just recognising what the game plan is. Khatri says, well, have a look at this one. I'll throw it high, I'll throw it wider, and it should turn out of a little bit of rough. And Ghost does the rest. Karen Casey with some words to Gerard Erasmus. We need these 12 and we need them quickly because I've gone for 1 and we are 127 for 4.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
तर यो जुत्ती दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जुत्ती दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
Nioco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys. The gas hobs your way of quality living.
DHI happier home.
And ever since he's arrived, it's been helter-skelter action out there, rather fittingly. Yeah, Sagar Dakal maybe not being at his best, but I think Bipin Khatry's bowled really well all tournament. 3 more wickets to his tally. Well, this is massive. Has he got enough of it? Just about over the rope for 6 more.
They're a hit away now, the Gurkhas. Erasmus has come in, he hasn't messed about. Just for a moment he thought, have I got enough? Have I picked the right club out the bag? Yes, I have. It's Pinay.
Yeah, they've looked good. They're closing in on a very good win, strong win, giving themselves a good chance of making it to the top 4. And the Gurkhas may have just saved the best for the last few games, HD. They're just 1 strike away from what will be a very good win, strong win, and a comprehensive win as well.
This is the moment, right here. He wants to finish, the Namibian captain.
It's in the air. Falls short of the field, that long gone. Yeah, the intentions are right, the execution missing. 9 runs coming off over number 14. It's 136 for 4. The Gurkhas need 3.
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
भन्नु न मलाई थाहा छैन त खोइ होला ज्यादा पढ्न छैन छैन नवीन त्याचं बघून मला
Erasmus may have just hit the winning runs here for what it looks like a very strong effort by them, and they make that steady climb as well in that points table.
Well, there's a little bit of confusion. We're going to check the boundary, but Reefer has insisted that this ball has gone over the boundary or hit the boundary. That's where it hits the boundary, and that will be the end of the game. I think the thing is whether it's just 6 or whether it's 4. And I think he's pushed it onto the boundary rope, which would make it 6. This will give us a better look. The result is decided already. The Gurkhas have won this by 6 wickets. It's just whether Erasmus is credited with 4 or whether he is credited with 6. I think that's 6.
Yeah, either ways, the Gurkhas prevail in a must-win encounter, and the Avengers go down yet again in a contest where a win was paramount for them. They win by 6 wickets, as many as 35 balls to spare, because either 4 or 6, they needed 3 runs, and this is confirmation that they are through. And how well have they held themselves as well. It's a winning strike, the home run, the Siddharth Bank maximum that gets them home, and it's Erasmus cameo of 25 and 10 that does it for them. Don't forget the contributions of Levitt, Beam and Eskenazi, who got into substantial double figures. This is a strong effort by the Kathmandu Gurkhas.
An area of the game where they've really struggled in the first part of this competition with bat. Today, quite superb. Winning the toss, deciding that they were going to chase on a used pitch, and the pitch has played very well, I'll have you know. And in that run chase, they thought, well, in the power play, we'll break the back of it, and we'll break it quickly. And they did that through Levitt and Eskenazi. Bim Sharkey played his part when he walked in after the dismissal of Levitt as well. And then you could see there was a clear message that had gone out. Finish this and finish this quickly. We need to improve our net run rate. Job done. Gerrit Erasmus, some lusty blows. 1-4-3.
No.